Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Keplerth. I'm going to be starting a new character because the last one is pretty much at the end game. I'm actually not really sure what has changed, but Keplerth is now in 1.0. So if you haven't seen this game before, it's kind of like, it's a top-down Terraria, but it looks like RimWorld, and I'm trying to think of a good way of describing it, because it definitely follows more of the Terraria style, where you're mining, you're grabbing resources, you're upgrading your gear, you're progressing through a series of bosses, and then eventually you'll kind of reach the end of the game and then you're done. Unlike, I don't say RimWorld, where you just go until you're dead. So we are going to be Gonk. And what do we want to be? Human, barbarian, half-elf, elf, dark elf, orc, mummy, Borman. Is that it? Maybe my mods, they're not working. I'm going to try and turn them on. We'll see what happens. Hey everyone, Wanderbots here, and welcome to Keplerth 1.0. It just came out today, and I'm going to be taking a look at some of the different races that we have here. So, I guess I got to make a new character, but I got to choose a race. A robot doesn't need sustenance to survive. Goblins gain 6 health every time they deal damage and eat faster than average. But holy shit, that's really good. So a number of these are modded races, because since I've already more or less beaten this game, I figured I'd just load something up and we'll see what happens. Lowered health gains a passive ion shield. Sector. Let's see. Increase your own and your allies' attack speed by 8%. Grounder, 15% range damage. Parasiter, 25% benefit to food and drug duration. Mecho. Hostile Mecho group. Expertise, create and maintain equipment better. Human, barbarian, half-elf. Okay, so it's pretty much the same. It's just the question of, do I want to be like a robot? Not needing sustenance ain't bad. Otherwise, I could be a goblin. I'm not against goblin. Do I get to have hair? No. Or color? No. Sex? Unknown. Well, goblin is interesting just because gaining 6 health every time they deal damage. That sounds pretty rad. Obviously, this is kind of a scuffed-looking goblin, but whatever. Let's just dive right in. I was going to say die right in, but that's not quite it. I'm going to start a new world. Normal. World name is going to be Gonk. And random seed doesn't really matter. Alright, Gonk, let's go. So like I said, I've already played through much of this game. I don't think I'm going to do a second playthrough, at least on my own. Wouldn't be a bad idea to...
We have arrived at Miko colony built by our company on a planet called Keplerth. You have just spent 273 years in suspended animation. System is now about to examine your body. Please disbelieve in the lab.
Well, that's unsettling. A and D repeatedly get out. There was no voice acting the last time I played this. Help. I heard a faint voice calling for help. Alright. It's time to gob around. So I'm pretty sure as a goblin, I'm gonna need a lot more food than normal, so we gotta keep an eye on that, but maybe we'll be fine. I'm gonna punch my way through at least an amount of this, and hello, you. Energy access is connecting to server. Request rejected by the server. Error code, error. No, does not exist or has been scrapped. Booting in offline mode. Boot success, combat function disabled. Switching to server mode. Kind soul, thank you for freeing me. Here are some supplies I found. Please accept them. What happened here? Activating holographic projection. Finally, home. Another day with no gains. It's getting dark. Let's continue tomorrow. Recycling succeeded. Prepare to evacuate. Who are you? My friend Danny and I went looking for supplies, but we were attacked on the way back. Danny was kidnapped by the Miko people. I'm worried about her. Who are you? Why would they kidnap your friend? I am WM69, once a robot of Miko. Was later scrapped due to a malfunction. Danny repaired me. She's an immigrant from Earth. I don't know why they took Danny. What about you? Are you an immigrant too? I don't know. I just woke up from a pod. I don't remember anything. If what you said is true, then you're really lucky. The facilities have been obsolete, and these pods have long since been broken. Look at the guy in pod 7. He's already turned into dried meat. What do you plan to do next? I want to rescue Danny. You look strong. Could you help me? My combat function is disabled in offline mode. I can't do anything alone. Sorry, I don't think I can beat them. If you don't want to, I won't force you. Danny's combat ability is strong. If there's a chance to escape, she'll definitely come back and find me. I'll just wait for her here. It's the only thing I can do. What's the portal key for? With this key card, you can use any portal or go through the portal to Matthew Ship's lab. The lab is in 5-dimensional space, which is very safe. Matthew Ship, who is he? Matthew is Danny's employer. He's also an immigrant from Earth, an orc with green hair. You can get some supplies from him, but you need to provide something in exchange. He's making a spacecraft and is in want of many materials. Thank you. Alright, so now destroy tree, go from here. I was actually seriously considering just continuing where I left off with my last character. And you know what? That temptation is still kind of there of just like launching into the 1.0 right like more or less at the beginning of the tutorial and having endgame gear, and boy, you have no idea how tempting that is just from a time-saving measure. I'm probably not going to do it just because, you know, it's not exactly a proper first impression of what the game is like, but still, I'm actually quite curious about this. Let's see. Make a stone club. I need rock. Okay. Doesn't look like I can make the club yet. Stone club. Oh, I need a lot more stone than this. This might not be stone, that's dirt block. Okay, can I punch my way through these? I can. It's just gonna take a while. Is there anything better that I can make? Stone pickaxe. Okay. So I only need 6 of these. So I'm just going to quickly punch through as much of this as I possibly can. Well, not as much as I possibly can. You know, just punch through it, get what I need. We are gonna have to worry about food and farming, though. Otherwise, gonna probably have issues. That worked? That worked. I don't know how to equip it. B? Ah, here we go. It's at the bottom. Alright, so now I have a proper pickaxe. This should go a little faster. Perfect. And we've got AoE mining of a sort. It's not perfect, but it's there. Alright. And kind of good. This way I can make an axe, then we can make the club. And, I mean, looks like I can make just kind of about everything. Alright, so we got a club, we got an axe. There is durability system, not super happy about that, but whatever. Okay, make a simple workbench. Make the wooden simple workbench. How do I equip it? Ah, here it is. Over here. Terraria style. Perfect. Probably not that helpful, but I don't know. Better than nothing. That's the real answer. Okay, can I swap these around? Yes. There we go. I'm gonna get one tree, then go for the mess. I don't know. It's weird. I love these games. I'm sitting here thinking, like, why the heck do I actually enjoy this? You know, most games I prefer to be a little bit like in on the action, but Sandbox I'm like, hit rock, get more rock, feel good. And yeah, it's just something about it, man. Don't know. Do need a lot of copper. Okay, we also gotta find some apples. I'm gonna grab probably a whole bunch of wood as we go, though I don't know. Maybe I just kind of aimlessly wander. There should be berries too. There's some. Here's a question. Okay, if I use my axe, I can pick up the bush. Berry seeds, perfect. Yeah, considering I get hungry 50% faster, I'm gonna have to have just like an unhealthy amount of spare food sitting around, because that's the only way I'm going to remain healthy. If I check the map, curious about a couple of things. Is this bigger? It feels like it's a little bigger, yeah. Oh. Environmental and adaptability. I'm curious about some of this stuff. I probably should have played like a vanilla race instead of going with a modded version, but I don't know. Some part of me is just like, but mods! Last time I barely played with them, just a little bit of inventory adjustments and nothing more. And so this time it's a little bit more tempting to, you know, go all in. Okay, I see some kind of settlement down here. Might want to make a workbench real quick. See what I can make. Make a furnace, but I don't think I can do anything with it. The other thing we want to do, keep finding berry bushes, keep exploring a little bit, get some more copper if I can. There we go. But sometimes there's teleporters out here, and I kind of want to grab one before I go back. Just because, you know, the ability to warp around the map always seems like really useful for me. I don't know. Fast travel is one of my favorite things to like prioritize in games. I know some people just are like, nah, no fast travel. Me? I don't know. Give me the zippity doo dah and take me away. That's okay. I don't know what my chances are against lions, but I'm going to assume it's not great. Hell, I'm not even sure if I'd have much of a chance against boars. On the plus side, we're playing on casual mode, so if we're lucky, even if we're unlucky and we get walloped, I should be able to just warp out. Discoveries and achievements. Oh, this is interesting. And what are these? Replica gene modules. Curious about what that means. Wait, can I just loot this from the other side? No. Or would this be better with an axe? No, pickaxe. Okay, let's just grab some of this stuff. Oh, we never actually used the starting tutorial, did we? Let's turn around table. Oh, I can just sit there and look quite cross, honestly. Well, let's hope if I find a teleporter. I know you can find them out here. Let's hope that the base teleporter, the starting one, is already active. Otherwise, I'm going to have a bit of a long walk. Alright. How am I against boars? Oh, I'm good. I can give this thing a firm drubbing, and as usual, the best tactic, backing up while hitting an enemy, still works. Whenever I come across a game that doesn't let me kite enemies to death, I get a little disappointed. I understand that it's like a broken tactic and, you know, shouldn't be officially supported in most games. But as somebody that is, I don't know, you know, combat for me is one of those that I don't mind combat in games if it's good. But if it's like mediocre or just not that interesting, nah, let me cheese the heck out of it. This one's kind of rides the line. I think the fundamental combat system isn't that interesting, but I do find the actual like the itemization and the different stuff that you can do and build around combat. That's a lot more fun. There's this whole talent tree system that I haven't really talked about too much or shown, but you can gene mod yourself with all sorts of like alien animal bits, plants, certain minerals, fossils, and so on and so forth. Anytime you see an item that has a red glow around it, that's used generally for mutating. And like you can get some good stuff too. So like restores health every second. Is this just all gene modules? Can I display unanalyzed? I wanted to display analyzable only. Like, obviously I could grab some of these. But it looks like I'm going to have to get a lot more resources if I actually want to get any of these. I don't know. Do I want the life regen? Do I spend my resources on it? I guess the main consideration there is, I don't know if it matters. Because I heal for 6 every time I hit something. Which means to some degree, wow, yeah, I can even fight bears. Which means to some degree, as a goblin, I'm in a much kinder position. As far as, you know, being able to clear most of the early game. Because I have very reliable healing, whereas I think normally you have to do potions-ish. Did I break that? No. But maybe it doesn't matter. Alright. So are there people living here? Ah. The hell is this thing? I don't know. It doesn't belong, though. It's like a rat took mad roids. Ooh. Big sucker hurts. Alright, I'm just gonna take everything from this place. I guess I already took most of it, but you know, couple of beds, treasure chest, whole 9 yards. Ooh. Okay. This looks kind of bad. Whole place has a bunch of like alien looking fungi growing around it. Can I harvest it? I can. Parasiter primordium. Oh. You can even see the guy there. Okay, I can't mine through it, but there's a door. Question. Club? Club will not harvest that. Oh gosh, it shoots. Alright. Time for this to go poorly for me. Or, who knows, maybe Circle Strafe remains king. As always. Okay, I don't... No, oh, he's got a shiv. Rude. I need like a machine gun. Just become immortal through... goblin vampirism, I think is the answer. Okay, can I like harvest any of these? No, but there's this thing. Oh, you know what? I bet I can't harvest anything from it. Because I already have it. It's all of these discoveries. Yeah, so all of these things are kind of account bound and can't be reset. At least, not to my knowledge. Maybe it's something that you can reset somehow, but frankly, I don't know. Don't know if I care too much. Oh boy, this person's had a bad time of it. Now the question is, did he do that to himself, or was it the weird, super messed up rabbits? I don't know. I need to figure out how to make a cooking range. I am hungry. Oh wait, I think I can cook on the campfire. Yes. Okay. Can I just throw the monster meat? Yes. I wonder if I can cook with the apples. Okay. Move this here. Whoops. There we go. Ain't perfect. Doesn't need to be. Okay, right. Can't break any of those with the regular club. Alright. Eat. Nope. Eat food. Ah! I was going to eat. Then weird being pops up. Alright. I guess this is what I get for trying to take up temporary residence. Mutated skin. Defense increased by 6. Hunger speed increased by 10%. And attack is decreased by 1. Interesting. So I'm getting temporary mutations as a result of just eating, I guess, just the roasted meat. Yeah, it seems about right. Honestly, I kind of like that. I wish more games specifically featured mutations. And mutation management, there's something just kind of compelling about it in a weird and slightly gross way. Why do I have a ton of stone clubs? You know what? I'm not gonna question that too much. Grab a bit more. Alright, I'm in a good space, HP wise. No teleporter. Can I actually go back here and check? Yes, it will tell me if there's one. Holy shit, fighting in the dark is... Well, I mean, it's totally fine because club, and I think most enemies out here just aren't going to be at all dangerous to me. But, boy, I cannot tell what I am doing. Okay, there's something really... Oh, it's a mutant dog. Alright, what's up with it? What are you? I don't know. It's huge. They're all huge. All of this. I don't know what I'm killing. I think that was a lion. Okay. Well, whatever the giant mutated lizard creatures are, not actually a problem. Alright, that's good. Now I see more of these suckers here. In what might have been somebody's house? Cave? Well, they look cool. Make weird noises when I hit them. I definitely want to get like a spear, something with just a smidge more range. Ooh. Found another house overrun by boars this time. Look. I know I should focus on progression or some other things. Oh, actually no, we found a whole town. Rad. Don't know if there's a teleporter here, but at the very least I can raid parts of this. And then either go back or who knows what. And they have berry bushes, but mostly they have boars. I will take boar meat. There we go. Just kind of break this whole business. Hardened branch, treasure chest on the outside. You know, I should actually probably bring some of these treasure chests back with me. Fence too? I'm not super big on the fence, but it does keep the critters out of my house. I can't find torch, but I can do a handheld torch. Okay, so I guess I have to carry it like a weapon. Well, how much more damage? Okay, it's pretty weak. Please tell me there's a teleporter here. Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh, that's unfortunate. And so I can buy like coal ore from this guy, but nah. Mining craft. So they actually sell me a copper ore detector, iron ore detector, silver ore, these things, and a lift. Quickly travel between the surface and the undergrounds. Yeah, usually I'd use staircases, and that was heck. Oh, but you know what he does have? He's got a cooking thing. I don't know if he cares. I might just take this with me. We get some food. We could also make like weird food. Which I guess I could maybe make 2 of. Looks like I might be able to make a second one. It might need a little bit more fuel. Or, nope. Or, shoot. It does look like I have to make another one. Dang. I was really hoping I could be able to just, like, yoink it all for my own benefit. Either way, now I got some more food. And can I break these things? Take it for myself? Hell yeah, I can. Do we bring the cooking range with me? Yes. This man doesn't need them. Okay, there's a chef over there. I'm gonna keep exploring. I just want to find various fast travel points on the map. They're not actually that important out here, admittedly. Like, you spend most of your time in this game underground. But I will still very gladly try and snag as many as I can. Ow. This sucker hurts. Luckily, Goblin don't care. Well, it looks like I can just rob these people. And they just don't care. I can't even interact with that one. Oh baby, I already got an anvil. This is why looting is my preferred way to go through video games. Just absolute no respect, loot everything, and come out like a bandit, looks like. Yeah, can I interact with any of these people? No. This one looks interesting. Do you have like a cool feature? No, you just exist. But you do have a purple chest that has nothing in it. What is this thing? Ah, it's a crafting bench. Alright, so I mean, apart from the fact that we have a farmer and a chef, there's nothing else to do here. Dang. I know they give quests, and quests can be really lucrative, but I haven't seen any pop up yet. Maybe I don't have quests unlocked yet. That is a possibility. Ow! Now here's a question. Goblins are a modded race, so I'm not necessarily... Nope. All goblins hate me. Dang. I wasn't really expecting them to be my friend, but you know, there was kind of a hope, and it's like, well, who knows? Maybe they'll they'll actually just be non-violent towards me at first. Alas, I guess I'm an exile from my own kind. And time to just drub them. There we go. Ooh. Found a discovery item. That's new. Yep, chip implant. A number is printed inside. Interesting. I don't know what it's supposed to signify or why. But we got it. Okay, we found a mutant village. Now, I might be putting the cart before the horse here. I don't think I'm really ready to take these guys on. However, we've got a batch of copper. I think I'm just going to, I'm going to clear out this house and maybe use it for myself. Very temporarily. Because I might be able to, yeah, get a decent number of resources. Whoop, you're an enemy. Ooh. I didn't quite recognize that that was a foe. I figured it was something else. Well, that's okay. Let's see. So first and foremost, we go back here. I grabbed a number of resources, unless they've winked out of existence. Nope, looks like we've got at least something. Okay, so I can put a bed here. I'm going to set this as my new spawn point. We also have... I don't care about the chest because my inventory is so damn huge. We have a stone stove, but don't I have a furnace? I swear I had one. There's a very real possibility that something about these stone clubs glitched out and have been eating some of my inputs ever since. That looks like that's probably the case. At least we have the anvil. We didn't lose that. Those are a little bit more expensive. I probably should have fixed that initially. Nope. I'm just going to lose anything. So I cannot quick sort. Because if I do, I lose whatever's there. So we've lost the anvil at this point. I was wondering where some of those resources and things I grabbed went. And the answer is, oh. Well, that's tragic. Is what I get for using mods on day one of a launch. Oh, that's interesting. So all of the things that are currently hiding behind the clubs, they're still there. I'm not deleting them from existence. They're just getting overridden very briefly. Well, it works out for me. Okay, put that there. Okay, and I didn't actually want to break that. But you know what? Instead of complaining about it, I'm just going to give myself a little bit more space. Put that there. Okay, so now they can't see me. We put the furnace back. And we put the anvil here. Can't do anything with the anvil at the moment, but maybe smelt this. Okay, there we go. So this will give me some basic copper equipment. The reason why I'm doing this is the first boss is in this village. I'm definitely putting the cart before the horse, because I'm not really supposed to be here yet. Make a shelter facilities workbench. Metal bar. To make a metal workbench. Okay. Let's see. So copper simple workbench, I need 5. Luckily we got plenty. Here's the other thing that I should probably do. Break one of these, because I had another door. I guess it doesn't really matter. Most enemies aren't going to be here. There's some copper up here, so while this smelts, I'm going to go get the next set. Because I more or less am going to want to just try and speed mode my way straight to the boss. Whether or not, like, you know, whether or not I should really be fighting him yet, I don't know. I've just gotta cut ahead in progression somehow, and the easiest way to do it is find boss, kill boss. Easy peasy. We'll probably have to invest in at least a couple of mutations to make it easier. Oh, right. This is also broken. I don't remember how to fix these. I know there's a way to do it, but luckily I don't need any more copper, at least for a bit. Or copper. I'm going to be replacing this thing shortly. I only get 7 out of that. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, can you only make iron weapons out of an iron anvil? Well, that's unfortunate. Because now we've set ourselves back pretty far resource-wise. Yep. So I could make a whole bunch of different copper equipment, bits of copper equipment, but I don't have the resources for it. Okay, no, I do. Okay, so there's a spear. That's probably our best bet. Unless... bow. Let's start with spear. Reach is huge. Okay, so I've got this spear, and boy, let me tell you, this is a lot faster than the club. Keeping an enemy at range, too, means I more or less don't have to worry about health. There we go. And now I got the run of the village. I'm not actually sure if this one's going to have what I'm looking for. Unfortunately. Perfect. Grab it. Loot it all. Yeah, I also have no idea if this is going to be what I'm looking for. Nope. There we go. A copper pickaxe should be fine. Whoops, what am I doing? There we go. And we want to raid every chest, but I don't know if there's going to be a boss in here. You know what? No, let's save our durability. Oh boy. These suckers hurt if you let them get close. They are just going to start chewing on you. I am well, it's fine. I'll be fine. Compressed cookie. Is it just like a tiny little cube, but you get the sum total of cookie? Oh, that'd be disappointing, though. I always felt that about, like, the tiny little cookie crisps, I think it was. Like, you'd eat them, and it just felt kind of meh. Not necessarily because they were mediocre, but because, I mean, they were mediocre, but they just, like, they were too small to enjoy. And, like, yeah, obviously throw milk on them, it's easier, but I don't know. I feel like they should have almost been... No, actually, they shouldn't have been anything. They should not have been cereal. Because in retrospect, yeah, kids should not be eating cookie cereal. No matter how quote-unquote healthy it is. You know, at that point, just acknowledge that it's a disgusting pseudo-snack. It's a treat. And then it's a little bit more okay. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to clear out my inventory and fix that bug before I can actually see, get that extra equipment I just grabbed. But that's okay. I'd be that way. Fine. I've got my own arrows. He had stone arrows. No fitting replacement for what I've pumped into him, but that's okay. Gosh, what game? Ugh. My phrasing on that could have been better. It's fine. There we go. I don't even know. Let's just keep grabbing things. Ooh, what is this? Ice block. We needed the wool, but we need some leather. I don't know if we're gonna get lucky on that. At least not here. That's okay. You know, it doesn't look like this area is the one with the boss, though. What is this? Who are you? I have no idea, but he's gonna make it away. I'm not fast enough to chase him down. Whatever he is, whatever he's got, I guess he gets to keep. This is the one with the boss. Okay. Yeah, I guess we might as well eat another weird food. Gives me 3 mutations, but honestly, the mutations haven't been bad. Like, they're not necessarily something I strictly benefit from, but they haven't been, like, negative either. Okay, there's a couple of mutants around here, and it's dark as shit. I know there's ways to get some, like, on-demand healing, but I don't think I can do that at the moment. Yeah, whatever. I don't think there's anything else here. There's, like, a little bit. A smidge in the back. But I'll skip it. Let's just make some torches. Oh, I do have, like, 50 torches. Is there a button for putting torches down? I don't think so. I know Terraria has one where you do, like, shift and then click. Let me double check. Key bindings, keyboard and mouse. Sometimes there's one where it's just like easy torch. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Dang. Terraria's got some like really nifty quality of life bits. I've always wished more games would follow suit. Like, it's very strange. I almost would like to do a video on this or something at some point where I talk about like, you know, here's a popular game that people keep trying to copy, but they keep failing because of like this thing. You know, if you're gonna make a Terraria successor, or really anything even remotely close on a conceptual level to Terraria. Oh. I got the coordinates for an infected village. For a different one? No, it's for the one I'm in. I mean, admittedly, I'm not quite in it yet, but still. Question. Can I sleep until... Dang. I was really hoping I could skip. Well, oh well. I guess I'm just gonna make my way down. I got 50 torches. Like, worst comes to worst, we just... light the whole village. Because if I can clear it out, then we can... If I can clear it out, then all we have to do is fight the boss as soon as daylight arrives. Because I can fight these guys in the dark. It's not pleasant, but I can. I wonder if there's a mutation. Well, if there is, it's not important at the moment. I am getting attacked. Okay, let's try that again. I'm gonna pick up this one. Just real quick. Let's see. I don't think I can get the rest of these. The little bit of health regen seems good. I don't know about Armor's Fervor, but I'm just gonna pick some basic things. Ooh. That's not bad, actually. And I know we can get more of these. When using a melee weapon, ignores their defense. I don't think I can get the rest of these. Increase defense by a little bit. I think I'm just gonna wait. Let's see. The torches. I don't think I'm gonna be using my pickaxe much here. I think I'm just gonna try and light up this whole town. At least to some degree while I'm here, rather than doing this in the dark. If I wasn't recording it, that'd be a different story. He can't figure out how to table. Ring around. Okay, that one was a little bit better. I was like, oh man, am I just gonna get him stuck? And the answer was, yeah, kinda. Not as much as I was hoping for. Alright, I've cleared out the town. There wasn't much resistance. I guess there's a little bit left. There's these guys in a chest. I'll stick with the commentary for that. I do want to get a dagger. I want to see how effective I would be as like a speed vampire. Oh! I was not expecting... He blended in way too damn well. Somebody saw that coming. I saw that coming, in fact. Yeah, they're easy when they're facing you. That's not so easy when you're looking the other direction, though I think much of that is entirely my fault. Oh, there's a house here. I should probably kill this guy. Yeah, apparently I'm not on the up and up for fighting these guys yet. It was why I was wondering, I was like, oh, but what if I did, like, daggers? Because if I could attack as fast as them, maybe I could just heal. Like, mega fast. Oh, well. Hello, sir. You have treasure, some sparkly thing. It's the relics. Which usually are meaningless, sometimes they're useful. No, we're actually finding a fair bit. So each of these are different little, like, plot points and things going on with the world. With Earth. Because effectively this was an attempt at preserving humanity. Because whoopsie-doo ruined the planet, or something, I forget. The backstory for this is kind of fun. Completely irrelevant to, like, what's going on in the game for the most part. But fun all the same. You know, it's clear they put a lot of thought into it. Translation's a little wonky, is the one thing I will say. But, I don't know. I care about that in some games. In other games, I'm just kind of just here for whatever. And in this case, I'm definitely here for the fighting enemies, gathering stuff, mutating hard, and coming up with, you know, a busted build to carry me to victory at the very end. Let's see, I got 1,000, whatever this stuff is. I got 1,000 shinies. If we're lucky, I can, there we go. I don't think I actually lose anything on death. To my knowledge. Yeah, it doesn't look like I do. Yeah, I got 1,000 shinies and nowhere to spend them. I know you can spend them in the towns, and they can sometimes have goodies. Well, I'll just take it all. It's called Tenergy. Right. Well, is it boss time? I might as well be. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Boop. Come, sir. You and I need to have a powwow. A fight. A fracas. Ow. Okay. Immediate problem. Holy shit. That hurt. I need some movement speed. Well, looks like we gotta go underground. That's the real answer. Can I make stairs? Here, maybe? Copper stairs. Need 6. I have no copper, do I? Well, I died there, but I don't think that means anything. I turned... wait. I've picked up copper recently. That's sand block, and we have some copper. Unfortunately, I think all of my other copper is currently in here somewhere, which is a little rough. There's my copper bars, though, which... let's see, what else do we have? Rockfill. There's a couple of these things that I can make. Oh, including leather. Well, we might as well just convert it all over. Cultivator, some other things, wooden bow. There's the leather armor, which actually is lightly better. But I think the copper gear is even better. Okay. Well, copper stair. I need one more. Well, I know how to get my stuff, at the very least. Okay, round 2. I'm a lot faster due to mutations and drugs. Let's do this. He doesn't have that much HP. So I just have to more or less circle strafe him. And as long as I don't get pummeled, I think we're good. Hell yeah. All you have to use is just all of the tools at your disposal. Some of which are probably not healthy for you. I don't know. Whenever I play video games, if there's like stimulants or something, I stay the heck away. It just feels weird and wrong to me. This gene ball should be what we need. Gotta take it back to the lab and show it to Matthew. I love the fact that I haven't actually gotten to talk to Matthew yet, so the whole bring it back to Matthew thing feels kind of weird. Oh well, anyway, we got some extra stuff, and I was really hoping there'd be a teleporter here, but it looks like no. There's something interesting over there on the right, so I'm gonna go check that quick, and I think we actually just call it. So a couple of things. I know there's going to be a lot of people being like, oh, this looks like RimWorld. Was it by the RimWorld devs? Did they steal the RimWorld art style? The answer is, I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily stolen, but it's definitely inspired by the RimWorld art style. It definitely has its kind of own fidelity. I mean, the ground texture, as far as I can tell, is just a picture of dirt. Or, you know, it's just some kind of stock dirt texture. The trees and stuff look quite nice. You know, nice hand illustrated, and the character models as well. You know, 6 in one, half a dozen the other. Sometimes it's nice when developers come up with their own art styles, but I can't really complain for this one. It's definitely lacking originality, but at the same time, it works really well, so it's kind of hard to complain. Of like, yeah, it looks like RimWorld. It's like, okay, sure, it does, but I like it. It fits the game rather well, and it works perfectly fine for what it needs to do. And that's really the only other thing that I'd actually even really talk about for this. Otherwise, the game itself is pretty fine. The combat system is kind of bare bones. It gets a lot more interesting once you start mixing in like firearms and some of the more interesting abilities, and also pets and multiplayer. This game can be played with a lot of people. I played it co-op a couple of years ago with a VAC, and it was a ton of fun. And I can say that, like, as far as co-op showings go, I was decently impressed with the whole thing. There wasn't anything that, like, really made it, like, super special, if that makes any sense. Like, there are certain co-op games where you kind of need to co-op them. Like, I can't imagine It Takes Two solo is any fun, or even possible. I'm not actually sure if it is. Oh well, either way. So with all of that said, Keplerth 1.0 is out on Steam now. I don't actually know what the price tag is. $15. I think that's fair, especially for something that is borderline. It's Terraria, but not Terraria. I think Terraria is always going to remain the better product. But if you're like me and you've played through Terraria multiple times, modded, unmodded, multiplayer, not multiplayer, so on and so forth, then it's kind of nice to have changes of pace like this, that try something different, try something new, but also remaining fairly comfortable and familiar all the same. But with all of that said, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know, and if you want to see more rad new indie games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons of them to check out. New, old, finished, and very, very early access. But with that spiel out of the way, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.